that I'm different. Self-motivated, self-disciplined. Yeah, I learned from my experience. I just want someone.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode from Boys to Men. I'm your host, Terry the King. And I am being joined with, man, all right, y'all. If y'all haven't seen this man on TikTok, Instagram, anywhere on social media, you're living under a rock or you're looking at the wrong damn thing. Because look, this man, funny thing about it, I duetted or I reacted to one of his videos back 2 years ago or a year ago. And
2 years ago.
2 years, exactly. And we've been connected ever since. Like, low key, this is my brother, this is my oops. Like, bro, like, y'all understand. If y'all don't follow this man already, y'all need to go ahead and go follow this man right now. Because, man, I am on the podcast with two of the greats.
Appreciate it. Thank you for bringing me on, man.
Man, what's going on, oops, man?
Man, not much, you know what I mean? Like, dealing with life day by day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know how it is, especially in this world where a lot of people are lost, man. We lost and we're getting controlled by the system, getting fed bad information. You know, the people not doing their research, man. Something that I know you preach big on, doing your research for yourself.
Not for real, because like most of the stuff that they put out, you know what I mean? Like they don't really like advertise it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like the advertisement is just like it's like a wall sheet behind like that's just like a glimpse of what's happening. But really behind closed doors, those are the things that they don't tell you. Those are the things that you need to go look up. You know what I mean? And when you do, you know what I mean? That might just be coming knocking at your door. You know what I mean? But
exactly. But hey, Tua, man, I gotta let you give the flow real quick. Tell them a little bit about yourself, who you are, where you from. You know, tell them a little bit about your culture and everything else too. Because if they don't know already, this about someone that's in the cut.
You feel me? I appreciate it. My name is Tua, you know, aka TDG. You feel me? Born and raised in American Samoa. I've been in the United States for like 12 years now. Right now, I reside over here at the Bay Area. You feel me? Yay area.
Yeah.
But like my culture is family oriented, man. Like love, family, respect, and you know, family to me is whoever that cares for me and whoever that's willing to like come through for me. You feel me? Because I am that type of person that's willing to go through any length to help out a brother or a sister, no matter who it is. You know what I mean?
Right. Hey, look, you kind of, you know what? When I started back my clothing line, because I changed up how I want to do my clothing line, I got to send you the stuff because low-key, the name of my brand from now on is called Chosen Family.
Oh,
yeah, so, hey, they don't know. Cause look, a lot of people don't understand. Like, blood don't make you family. Technically, sometimes yeah, you're related to me because we got the same blood coming through. But right. Those people that
right,
that support me, that I feel more connected to, I feel like they're more my family than some blood majority of the time.
Right. No, that's facts. That's one thing about our culture. Like when we talk about family, they meant it in a Samoan circle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They never included other people. I was the only one that actually thought about that shit. Like questioned it. I was like, what do you mean? I can't be brothers and sisters with homie over there just because he's not Samoan? Like, nah, bro. Like, quit that. You know what I mean? So like, and you know, that was one of the things that was hard for me to do, was to break out of my culture, you know, that family. You know what I mean? Now, like, I'm more distant away from my actual family, but I'm more close to the family that I actually created. You feel me?
Exactly. And people, if y'all don't know about the Samoan culture, man, look, when you accept it into their culture, look, that means from womb to the tomb, until the day you die. Like, look, I remember I was over in Hawaii, man. Look, I hung out with more Samoan people and like the locals than I did the people in the military. And half the time they thought I was Samoan too. I had to tell them, like, no, I'm just black. I'm just black. They say, what? Hey, and I was actually honored to get a tribal tattoo and everything too. And like I know a lot of times some people come up to me like, "Oh, bro, you Samoan?" I was like, "Nah, but look, I ain't copy nobody's tattoo." My Samoan friend when I was in Hawaii, I told him one of the tribal. He's like, "Bro, let me give you a tribal. Let me design it." And bro, like the detail that went into it. Cause like me and him talked a long time. He's like, bro, tell me about your life. Tell me about what you've been through. Tell me the things you're going through right now. And he put that all in my tattoo basically. I was like, damn.
That's a real one.
It's a real one.
That's a real one.
It's a real one.
Man.
Then I tell people I got adopted into the Samoan culture. And I was like, shit, I always felt like I was Samoan. I was what they call it? Toka, or something.
So Toko. You talking about Tongan, right?
Yeah.
Tongan is Toko.
Yeah.
And then Samoan is Uso.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
But all right, so let's get into these topics. So, all right, boom. Look, y'all understand, Tua the Great is so educated that look, I already know y'all about to be mind blown by a lot of the things that we're going to talk about today. But it's something that we are needed to move our people forward,
right?
Because the division in this country right now, well, I say the division in our people right now, especially us minority people, us melanated people,
right,
is really pushing us further away when it should be coming together. We need to be coming together right now in this time.
Oh, most definitely, man. Because this is why me and you connected. Because me and you have like the same ideology on that. Because when we talk about the term minority, remember I had a video about that.
Yeah.
Minority, that means that we're less. But if you look at the population, we're the majority of the population. You get what I'm saying?
So, look, we all really all those melanated people come from the same place. They just divided. I said this the whole time. It's like the white people they were smart. They section us off into different areas and called us different names. And whoever wins, they rewrite the history book. So they just said, nah, you Samoan, you Mexican, you African. Nah, we was already.
You know what's crazy? There's a reason why they teach us history, like world history, in sections. It's because like when you go to elementary, your middle school, high school, world history. They give it to you in section. But if you line up all them books and actually read them all at once, bro, you'll see the connection between it. That missing link in our timeline.
Yeah.
That was actually the whole history right there. They brought our people, like, for example, like the war over here in California to take over, over. They brought Polynesian people to fight their war and sold us in slavery. Same thing on the east side. They bring people from India, just to fight the war. And then like we kill ourselves off.
Yeah.
Like they made us like fight each other and kill ourselves off, and then open up these lands that were meant to inherited by us. You know what I mean? So they stepped in and just like, oh, this is free land.
Yo,
they literally Columbus our ass. You feel me? It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, they did that shit. Hey, they try to pull a fast one over us, a lot of us, but you see a lot more of us like nowadays where that veil has been taken off, and we're like, bro, nah, because it pisses me off with that little shit like that, like bro, y'all, like from the Queen, from basically from England, the Queen and the King and all that bullshit to America. Really, shit ain't changed for the white people. They just really they're keeping the system going, and they trying to make us seem like, oh, they did us a favor.
Yeah, right.
And like they kill off the leaders that have these messages for us, and they distort a lot of the messages. Like with Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, I know you're big on talking about those two individuals alone, because the message that they put out about those two is the part they want the majority to know, versus the hidden messages inside this stuff. But let's talk about them hidden messages, man. I already know you guys. This is his forte right here, man.
Okay, so like when it comes Malcolm X, right? Malcolm X, like it's because of the Tulsa massacre. You know what I mean? What was it? The Tulsa massacre?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Tulsa.
yeah, the
Black
Tulsa
Wall
massacre.
Street. Well, Black Wall Street.
Yeah, Black Wall Street. That was his main goal. Was like implementing that into our society as like the melanated people. Is that like this is our goal right here?
Yeah.
Is to create another Black Wall Street. You know what I mean? Black. If you know your history on Black Wall Street, they were the only people that was actually separated from the United States. They did their own thing. They own their own land. Every business that they have in their land, profited only the people that live in that city.
Dang.
They literally had their own little government. You know what I'm saying? That is why it's the Tulsa massacre, because they weren't a part of the United States. They were bringing in money to the United States. They were only feeding their own people. So since you know what I mean, they come wipe that off, reclaim that land again. You feel me? Malcolm X wanted us to do that. That's why he said achieving your goal by any means necessary. So that hidden message, that means next time, like we built this, and when they try to wage war on us, wait, stand your ground. Don't let them walk all over you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Protect your family. Protect your assets, because that's what they're after. You know what I mean? Because when they wipe out your lineage, who nobody's going to remember you.
And they don't know who you are, where you came from, and they do that so many times because it's not even just not just in Oklahoma. There's a city in Georgia they did the same thing to, and they just kind of like flooded the land out and everything. I can't remember the name of that spot. And the same thing about Madison Square Garden, not Madison Square Garden, in New York, that park, Manhattan, that park in Manhattan. There was a black neighborhood there that was prosperous, and then they tore that down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Like, like they did that throughout history. And that's what they did with our missing link on our history.
Yeah.
It's like if you want to really get down to a nitty gritty, it's like, do we all know about our ancestors? You know what I mean? Because back then, before they came, that's what we were taught.
Yeah.
The stories of our people, our ancestors, what they did for us. Woo, woo, woo. Taking their experiences and then combining it with their like present experiences, and they're like, push it into like the future kids' experiences, so they can actually have a better experience than they did. You know what I mean? But like that's how they learn. It's like, oh, my mom, my dad, my grandma said like this is how this is supposed to go. But like I'm looking at it from a different angle, so let me try it this way.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's why we were more successful back in the days. But like, think about it today, like we don't know that no more. We don't know. Yeah, because they wiped it out. The people, the people that's willing to teach us, they used us against us.
Yeah, because I feel like that one really big because of Martin Luther King, how they did Martin Luther King, because I feel like they always highlight Martin Luther King as, oh, turn the other cheek. If they hit you, don't. But they understand Martin Luther King had a little. He was
you feel me? Yeah, MLK. You know what I'm saying? Like MLK has his like the 13 principles, right?
Yeah.
That I mentioned. Yeah, the 13 principles. He even had a book about it. You know what I mean? It's one of the things like when he said turn the other cheek, if it does not affect your daily life, turn the other cheek. You get what I'm saying? But once it does, that's when Malcolm X comes in. You know what I mean?
You got to implement that other side of it. I think like both of them was actually getting closer to being on the same side of the coin and closer to like a lot of these speeches that Martin Luther King did was not actually published to like the masses. They always focus on I had a dream,
right?
And then I think the one right before he died, there was like so many other speeches he did between then and that month that a lot of people don't even know about.
And to be honest, ooh, Oh, go ahead. My bad. My
No,
bad.
no,
My bad.
that's hey, I'm leaning forward for you because I know you like, man, why do you think I already know the answer, but why is it so important for us melanated people to understand that they're trying to use these idols of ours, our leaders, against us to project their own message?
Uh, well, it's to me, it's to stop the ignorance. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Because everybody knows the answer to that.
yeah,
It's like the thing is like, are you gonna do something about it or not?
yeah,
You know what I mean? It's not one of them things where like you just ignore.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's like they're using our ancestors against us right now. You feel
yeah,
me? And like you know what I'm saying? Like they're changing up their image. They're spitting on their history, and you're just sitting on the couch like, oh yeah, I know that, but what can I do? You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's like, come on, bro, like get up, do something. Like you don't have to like go march around. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that.
yeah,
Like think about what you're good at. Think about what you're good at. You know what you want to do in life, and actually use that to drive. You know to get to that goal to change that. You get what I'm saying? Because like
yeah,
for us, in order for us to change that, we're trying to bring our community together.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying? And then slowly move it that way. It's like, hey, remember what we said last time over here?
yeah,
It's like, look, they're doing it again.
yeah,
Are we gonna stand here and like do nothing, or are we gonna, you know, change this? You feel me? So like, and when I say that, it's like we don't have to like go full gun blazing. Like no,
yeah,
bro. Like we can just cut ourselves from that.
yeah,
It's like, oh, that's what they teach you. This is what we teach you.
yeah.
We don't have to get involved with them. Forget them. You know what I mean? That's all that is. But if they choose to come to our doorstep, you feel me? They,
Yeah,
yeah,
they here.
it's
Then
gonna
we
get
take care
wicked.
of hey, and they don't know.
You
Hey,
feel me?
because look, I see a lot of I like it that I see a lot of these minority neighborhood, well, melanated neighborhoods. I'm not saying minority. Hey, we don't. As a matter of fact, we're never saying minority. You know, we're always saying melanated from now on, y'all. Melanated communities, they actually getting a lot more private schools and a lot more that way. So I see it's trickling where we're leaving their norm of education to focus on educating our people in the stuff that they don't teach on a regular basis of the
Right.
school system. And I think it's progressing to a point where like we were getting to that point where, like you said, that's what they're doing over there. Now for that, come over here. We'll let me show you
Yeah.
what we know.
Right.
Because look, a lot of people like this is one thing they would never I feel like they'll never teach nobody. I found out not too long ago. Well, Polynesians and everything, like
Right.
their ancestors come from like Ethiopia or something like that. I think. Yeah.
As our ancestors, yeah. Like it's like yeah, they originated from like Ethiopia,
Yeah.
um, Mesopotamia.
That's what it's called. That's what
Yeah,
it's called.
Mesopotamia.
Yeah. So I was like, then when I found out that, I start piecing the missing links together. I was like, wait, hold the fuck up. Y'all told me they can't even be this verse. So that's like they came from here. Doesn't that mean they? And I started thinking like too. I was like, you motherfuckers are slick. y'all almost had me because like I was watching it was the movie about what's her name? The Princess of Hawaii.
Oh my God, Queen! I forgot her name too.
Queen.
But it's pretty long.
Yeah,
It's pretty long.
but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I was watching that movie, and this one thing I really picked up on the same way how they took over Hawaii. My bad, Hawaii. Let me get it right. It's a V now. Let me get it right. By calling people less than and calling them savages and everything else, too, even though they had the higher literacy rate out of the whole world,
Right.
own government, everything, monarch that wasn't connected to nothing else. But that's the same thing they did with every melanated race, with the Native Americans, for Africans, everything. So I was like, dang, how are the savages calling us savages just to take over the land and
Right.
wipe us out and to teach us their version of history and making
Right.
it seem like, oh, this we're supposed to conform to their way without any repercussions and everything. But
Right.
I feel like now it getting to a point where the repercussions may not have came right then, but
Right.
they're coming now.
Yeah, they're coming now because like the kids nowadays, like the new generation, like
Yeah,
no cap, brother. Like I really envy this new generations because like they're way more ahead than us. You
yeah,
know what I mean? They already see the BS around the world right now. You know what I'm saying? And they want to do something. They want to make a change. You get what I'm
man.
saying? But like they're fixated on what they're projecting right now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's like what you said earlier. Like we're slowly progressing, but not really. You
yeah,
know what I mean? And the reason why we're not really progressing is because we're still using their system.
yes,
You know what I mean? So if we were able to break off as a society, you know what I mean, and create our own system and have our own land, you know what I mean? Create our own government from the ground up, where like it only benefits us, bro.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Whatever happens here, that's them. You know what I
yeah.
mean? We trying to progress, my
We
guy.
over here, we over
Yeah.
here. But how do we? All right, so how do we do that?
Um.
How can we do that?
It's literally just like stop. Like literally stop going to work. Like literally, like like all our special traits. Like people is like, oh, like we need money. It's like no. So whatever fucking what happened to like renovations and shit? The old houses, you feel me?
Yeah,
Like we can break those down and create our own houses from the ground up. We used to do it back in the days. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like like we gotta be able to trust each other and do stuff for each other like how we would do it for family. Like you know what I mean? If you want me to come cut your lawn, I'll come do it for free because you family. You
yeah,
feel me? Because that's what I'm good at. It was like, oh, well, since you cut my lawn, it was like, what you need to do in your house? It was like, I'm good at like, doing the wallpapers and stuff. I was like, say, listen, I got a couple in my yard right now. I'll come put it up. You feel me? It's like everybody has a special trait that can contribute into the community that benefits the community only. You feel me? It's called breaking bread.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I think that's the one thing us they condition in my like I'm gonna say brainwashed us to go a step away from that
Mm-hmm.
because if you look at our communities, like some of them are always sticking together. Like I'm gonna say the Latino community,
Right.
they stick together majority of the time.
Yeah.
I'm not even lie. Same thing with Polynesian community. When I see one of them, I see all of them. But
Mm-hmm.
when it comes down to it's like especially like us as the blacks part, the African part of the melanated community,
Right.
we are so selfish. And I don't know if we got conditioned the most when it came down to the brainwashing and stuff,
Right.
but it's so sad. I look at it like our communities fall apart because the next door neighbor not willing to help the next door neighbor or the people in our community, or where instead of spending money in our community, they'll go spend it at Walmart, Target,
Right.
but you can get that
Right.
same thing from down the street and help build your neighbor's business or help your business, their business out too. But you'd rather boom, because I believe like if all the money stays in there, that means that community just grows with wealth and that community builds itself. And when it builds itself, you can stand on your own without everybody else. And then now they're gonna
Thank
try to
you.
come in and it's like, hey, can I give you? I was like, why you want to buy
No.
into this?
Right. You know what I mean? Because
and
like right there, like you actually giving the people the freedom to actually like make the decision for their future.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like right now, like we don't have the decisions for our future. You know what I mean? I don't want my kids to grow up not having, not having the choice to change their future. You
Yeah,
get what I'm saying? Because and that's where we gotta step in. We gotta change that. You get what I'm saying? Because you know, so having that freedom, like anybody can make the choice of, make the choice. Like if they come in, you know what I mean? Like they try to like buy in and stuff. It's like, look, over here, we do it as a family.
yeah,
You feel me? If you're not with the family thing, you know what I mean. You want to go do your own thing, just go do your own thing right now. Like I'm
yeah,
gonna tell you right now, go do your own thing. Don't come here. You feel
yeah.
me? Like the people here, we all family. Don't do that. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
We look out for one another.
Yeah,
That's how. And look, that's. I think I remember like back when I was a kid, because that's how it was. Like all my family lived right beside each other. Like
yeah,
we ain't have to worry about nothing because if my mom was at work, somebody else was watching us. The kids were being watched. The
yep,
parents were doing what they need to do. And I was like, man, that aspect of family just seemed like since the 2000s, early 2000s, it just went away for real, in like all the communities. But like, man, we need to get back to that. We definitely got to get back to that family community aspect because if we don't, the rate we going between us killing ourselves off, which was something we already been doing since
mm,
the beginning,
right,
then you got them killing us off, and you got them like the system is made for us to be incarcerated and stay in this glass box that they got us in. Like you said, until we
yep,
break out that damn system, we can't never really get back to our roots.
yeah. And
And,
and that's literally the root. It's family. You know what I mean? Like
mhm.
regardless of how you attack history or like attack DNA, like DNA lineage and stuff, it's like it all ties down to family.
Yeah,
Regardless, that's your answer. Family. Like
yeah,
we all family. What do we? What do we? What do you want to do? You feel me?
yeah,
You want to team up and just be our own shit, or you guys still want to go to work for them? You feel me? And it's cool. It's cool that you brought up that they're killing us off, and that we're killing ourselves off. Realistically, they're giving us the equipment.
yeah,
That's all they're doing. It's like, hey, I'm gonna put this in the story. If you want to buy it, just know there's gonna be some consequences
yeah.
later. You feel me? And here go my fat ass. Oh, I want a bag of chips. I want a soda. You feel me? It's like I'm killing myself off. All they doing is like put it in front of your face.
Yep.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta like everybody knows, but it's the ignorance. You feel me?
Yeah.
Everybody know this shit is bad for us. Everybody know like we need to stop this. But since nobody is doing it,
We just gonna tag along for the ride.
you feel me?
And
And then
then
like it's people like us that's really trying to make a change, but
yeah,
they're not putting that in front of their faces.
yeah.
You feel me? So like
They they
how
they're scared of that. They scared of that. Cause
yeah, they're like they know exactly what really breaks the system is family.
yeah,
That's the key. Like to any successful business, it's family. Look at the big corporations.
yeah,
Look, like like they're all family.
yeah,
Like the royal bloodlines and blood,
yeah.
like in different countries and their government. If you really
Family.
look at
It's
yeah,
really just
they're
family.
all family. They're all
Yeah,
family. They're cousins.
yeah.
Like the fucking Queen Elizabeth and like the king from fucking France, they were actually second cousins and they got married. You feel me? And they, you know what I'm saying? And they,
Kept that thing
you know what I mean?
going.
Yeah, and like they kept it in the family. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So that way the royalty don't go out of the family. It stays within.
yeah. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn. Man, that now you got my mind thinking, ooh, my spidey senses, them spidey senses be going off. But no, oh shoot. Nah, cause like, man, and you think about it, like, that's why like a lot of these social media platforms,
Right.
like, think about it, like TikTok. I already know you got kicked off the numbers. I got kicked off. Look, they got my thing. Lord, I can't even get over 10 views on none of my videos. I'm like, dang, it's better than the ones I posted last time. But like, the social media is a new platform where they can do the same thing is in a bigger space because they try to minimize the stuff, like you said, what they want to put in front of you. They really choose that.
Yep.
And we're trying to break their system. We're trying to play in their system to break their system, which is getting to the point where we just like a rat race, keep running around in circles.
Mm-hmm. And what's crazy? There's a have you heard of Burner?
No, I haven't.
Burner the rapper.
Oh, okay, never mind. The rapper, yeah.
Yeah, Burner the rapper. He actually created a social media app called Social Club. And guess what? Yeah, guess what? That shit don't run on algorithm. You post it, everybody on that motherfucker will see it. No algorithm, no nothing. He created that. You know what I mean? Like I think my boy Doughboy, he was the one that told me about this. Like he's big on the weed game. You feel me?
Yeah.
And he's the one that told me. He's like, "Yo, Burner's been working on this for like a couple of years now. They shut him down because they don't like the idea, but he brought it back up. You know what I'm saying? Now it's released. You feel me? It's called Social Club, bro.
Oh, hey, y'all heard it here. Hey, Social Club. Hey, go ahead, go download that right now, man. Look, cause, ooh,
yo,
a good thing I say in all those videos, all my
know,
stuff.
yo,
Cause look, I was so upset when at first, like a year ago, when they kicked me off TikTok, had to start all the way back over. I was like, damn, y'all kick me off for some stupid shit. It'd be the stupidest thing. I find it so funny because if you look at a lot of these other people's videos that do a lot of explicit stuff, and you compare your stuff to that, you're like, so it's okay for them to do it, but I can't.
Okay.
I ain't going nowhere near that. But you blocking me,
right?
I'm like, this girl showing the whole camera total.
It's because it's people like us. They see the potential that we can, the potential change that we can actually.
We can fuck up the system.
Yeah, we can fuck up the system and actually create a domino effect. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna lie. You remember that my profile?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you found, bro. They won't allow I can't access that no more.
Wait, what?
Yes, that's why you haven't seen me post on there in a minute.
Look, I remember the first time. Look, this is my first time seeing you on TikTok. You was talking about like being watching everything. They already kicked you off of your one. They try to kick you off the other one.
Yeah.
Look, it's so fucked up because bro, I be knowing that. Oh my God, they just, that's that bullshit.
And bro, and it's crazy because that profile, bro, literally took off in 2 weeks after making it. Yeah. After making it. And just knowing how much influence that one person can actually have in the world, bro, that's proof right there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's like people are really questioning. It's like, hey, what can one man do? Change thousands of people's life? Yeah, overnight. You know what I'm saying? And all people gotta do is hey man, he's trying to change the world for a better place. Check him out. That's all we need to do. It's just share love. You feel me? Yeah. Spread love in there, and that's it, bro. It just creates a domino effect. Everybody that's on the same page, same ideology will actually come together. That's why they say that back in the days, great minds think alike.
Hey, I'm not even. You're right, because look, that's why I fell in love with your content. Because as soon as I started watching it. I really felt I was like, man, it seemed like it's some, how I put it, it resonated with everything I've been thinking too. And I'd be like, some of the videos I was putting, I was like, damn, this is the same thing. Somebody's thinking the same way as me. I was like, all right, man, I'm not the only person in the world that think like this. Right. So I was like, okay, got a little community now. like this community's building, and it was to the point where I felt like, man, if we would have stayed, imagine the last 2 TikToks you had,
What?
the counts. If we would have stayed on that path with everything, imagine what it would look like in the world and the people that followed us just from that point.
Right.
To what it damn. What's the name of that? What? Oh, that app again? They gotta know.
Social club. Social club.
Hey, social club may be the next move, y'all. Hey, matter of fact, not maybe it is the next move, man. Because
it is. Because I'm already on that. I'm already on that right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have my profile up for like what, a couple of days now. You know, is that I am Tua the Great. You know what I mean? TUIAMTUADAGREAT. You feel me?
Oh shoot, man, but man, Tua, man, I gotta ask you one more question though, and this is something I've always been trying to figure out. Like, how can all right? We kind of touched about it, but in a bigger mass, more outlook, how can we liberate our own countries away from the system? Like say like Hawaii,
right?
Liberate them from the U.S. Or like even say like the old parts of Mexico,
right?
Liberate them from the U.S.
Right.
Because we look at it, the reason why a lot of them, our Latino melanated community is struggling because all their land that they had their resources in got taken from them.
Right.
But how do we get that back? Is there a way we can get that back, or?
There is a way. There is a way. Like I feel like the only way we can actually do it is to buy that shit back.
Yeah.
Just to buy it back. You know what I mean? But like, if you really look at how much like each country is worth, and like the population within that country, it's like, bro, we can literally, every single one of us can literally pitch in $10, and that's it. Buy this whole shit back.
Wait,
Everybody.
what?
Yeah. Everybody. No, you know what I'm saying. That's why it's me. To me, is like family is the whole thing. You feel me? Like even the whole system is based on trust. You feel me? We need to trust each other. We need to have faith in each other. You know what I mean? Like that. You know, same thing with the system. Like the money is like, I trust you to do the job, and you trust me to pay you.
Yeah.
You feel me? You do the job, and I only give you a little bit. What does that say? That's how much you're worth. You feel me? And people are just sitting there, it's like taking it. It's like, man, I just need to get by because I need to, pay the bills. Like, no, that's not how much you're worth.
Yeah.
You feel me? You're basing your worth on what other people are telling you how much you're worth. But everybody's worth around this world is actually way more than what they think. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Everybody is priceless. Life is priceless, man. You feel me? Imagine you going to work every day and that's your life. You feel me? That's priceless. You can never buy that shit back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
So what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over here like really trying to like buy this shit back so we can all be free. And everybody like looking at me like I'm crazy. It's like, oh, that's a lot of money. It's like, look at the population. Everybody's just pitching up $10. Everybody got $10.
Yep. I scrapped up $10 of gas just a few minutes ago.
You feel me?
Shoot. That, bro. I already knew my mind was gonna be fucked up today. I was ready. I needed it, man. But man, Tua, before we close out this episode, man, hold up. I always leave this little part where I leave my guests a chance to give these people a little tip, a little motivation, by something to lead them with, or the biggest takeaway of this episode, what is something that they need to grasp? If they don't grasp anything else, what's the one thing they need to grasp from this episode?
Okay. I would say actually I have a little quote. It's focus on yourself and be mindful of what you say. Because out of spoken intentions brings forth the life that you chose to create.
Oh shit! Why are you dropping them dials on them, dropping them gems? God, man, bro, you gotta say that again one more time. Okay, the people in the back didn't hear you. The people in the back didn't hear you.
Focus on yourself and be mindful of what you say. Because out of spoken intentions brings forth life that you chose to create.
See, y'all see why I got him on here. Y'all see why I got him on here. Bro, y'all gotta give up for two of the great man. Two of them, man. Yo, bro. Thank you again for just coming on this episode. Thank you again for just, being you and bro, sparking a lot of change, sparking a lot of people to open up their eyes and see what's going on in this world, because these systems is kind of hard to see through majority of the times, but
right,
with guidance and with teaching, man.
No, thank you for having me, brother. It's like, man, when you reached out to me, I was like, yo, I gotta hop on.
Yes. Hey, sir, look, I'm speaking this into existence. Just what you said, this podcast will be the #1 podcast in the next couple of, next year, 2023, we're making the big jump. We're going to take over this podcast game, mental health game, education game. We bro, I'm changing the whole outlook of everything. We're going to be #1 everywhere, and we always going to give back. We remember where we started.
Bro, speaking to existence.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, but y'all know, before I go, I gotta say my little outro part, of course.
Do your thing.
All right, y'all. Remember this. Thank y'all for tuning in for watching though. But dream big dreams, because small dreams have a little magic. And how big would you dream if you know you couldn't fail? And remember this. Y'all do y'all best and let God take care of the rest.
You big.
Man, Tua. I'm a call you as soon as we get done this episode. But
it's all good.
Yes, sir. Peace, love, happiness, y'all. We is out.
See
ya. I know that I'm different, self-motivated, self-disciplined. Yeah, I learned from my experience. I just want someone to take me serious. Real questions that I ask. How long will this solo trip last? I'm content with being alone in the past, but it's changing and it's something I can't grasp. Turn off my phone, I'm in my zone, so now I'm acting different. I'm to myself, I'm in my head, mapping out this life I'm living. Shadow work on myself, I done already seen hell. Can't fit in, so I rebel, but I don't miss a beat. I don't miss a beat.